Happy Friday, everybody. Coach Tabor here at Afterburn Performance. Today we're going to continue our squatting series using the front squat with 2 kettlebells. So the front squat with 2 kettlebells is one that you can use to strengthen up your shoulders and get yourself ready for front squatting. We're going to talk about back squatting too and front squatting and the benefits and pros and cons of each one. But this is one you can use to kind of work on getting those shoulders strengthened up enough that you can keep them up high, so that way when you're using the bar, whichever option or variation you need, you'll be able to do that no problem. So that's what we're going to do today. You can also use some different accessory lifts that we'll talk about at the end of the video to kind of make your shoulders also stronger, so that way you can be able to hold that position. Awesome, everybody. So to get yourself set up with 2 kettlebells, you have them placed off to the side. You're going to want to start off a little bit lighter, of course, and then work your way up to it. I got myself a couple of the 25-pound ones to start. I've used this one before, so I know what I'll be able to do. As far as our cueing from the waist down, it's all the same. You want your feet hip-width apart. You want your knees staying in line with the center of your shoe, and we're trying to push the knees a little bit outwards so that they stay in line with that center of the shoe to engage kind of the glute med and the muscles in behind here, so we're not dropping our knees in like a hockey goaltender or something like that. With the 2 kettlebells, I'll squat down, get them set up, pick up, kick them up into place so they kind of flip over, and they're going to rest in the kind of little space here between my forearm and the upper part of my arm. I get myself kicked up, and my goal is to have the elbows pointed straight forward, outwards, as if they're another set of eyeballs. So if I have myself set up, everything ready to go, I'm going to squat down, back up, give yourself a couple reps here just to show you. So what the most common thing people want to try to do, if their shoulders aren't strong enough, they're going to want to try to arch their back, so that way they keep them up in that position, which we don't want. And we also do, they'll have their, if they can't hold, they'll drop their shoulders down. So they'll either do like this, or they'll do this. Trying to super arch, you'll hold them up. So of those 2 options, you don't want to be able to do any of those things. If you want to try to work at one at a time, then by all means you can do that as well. Just getting used to having that position, getting comfortable with it. You can do that, of course, do it on both sides. And that way you can work at trying to get that shoulder position and give yourself a little break if you're not ready to hold that position for an extended period of time. So that was the front squat with 2 kettlebells or 1 kettlebell, depending on where you need to start at. Either one is a great option to work with. The whole goal of that being, again, to strengthen those shoulders up so I can keep them out in front. So when I get into that front squat position, I'll be able to hold my position up here, or my 2-finger position, or my kind of Macarena style position. That works fine, whatever option you're going to be at, and we'll talk about those when we get to front squatting. So that would be one of the things you can do for that. As I talked about before, accessory lifts that we also use here to kind of make those shoulders stronger in that position. Something like the bottoms up kettlebell walk, where you have to maintain that 90-degree position, getting the arm elevated and used to being there. So that way when I have to hold loads here in the front with the bar, I'll be able to do so. So those are things we can talk about in future video. And if there's anything you'd like to see talked about besides what we're doing right now in front squatting, please comment below and let me know, and we'll try to get that to you as soon as possible. Awesome, everybody. Like, share, comment if you don't mind, and I would appreciate that. Have a great week. Hi, everyone. Coach Tabor here. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to stay up to date with what's going on at Afterburn Performance, please take some time. Go like our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram. If you want to see more weekly content from myself here, Coach Tabor, then subscribe to our YouTube page, and I'll be putting out videos weekly. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great week.